Hi, it's Joanna from Pilates. Today we're going to be doing some standing strength and mobility Pilates. So all you're going to need is yourself, a little bit of space and a little bit of time. We're going to be about 10 minutes today. So we're going to start with our feet hip width apart, toes forward and an even weight through the balls of your feet and the heels of your feet. And we're going to swing our hips forwards and back. Nice big swings forwards and nice big swings back. Just getting movement into the pelvis and then lessening those swings each time you go through, looking for that neutral middle ground in the middle. When you think you found that, pop your hands down by your sides. Going to roll these shoulders up, round and back. Let's go again, one more time. This time sliding your shoulder blades into those pockets down your back, keeping those shoulders low, looking straight ahead of you, ears over shoulders, chin parallel to the floor. When you've found that nice neutral position, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. As we breathe out, just lifting pelvic floor, squeezing the tummy muscles, finding that core engagement, breathing in to release. As you breathe out, lift your pelvic floor, squeeze tummy muscles in towards your spine, around a 3 on a scale of 1 to 10. And we're using that support throughout the whole of the session. When you're ready, you're going to breathe in, prepare, and then we're going to breathe out, squeeze the core, lifting onto the toes nice and slowly. Breathing in as you come back down. So we're trying not to roll out on the feet and using the core to support you, keeping your neutral posture as you lift. If you want to, you can add arms to this movement. It's just going to make that a little bit more challenging. So as you come up, lifting the arms up, shoulders stay low, and bring them back down when you come down. And again, you don't need to add the arms if you don't want to. To make it slightly more challenging, let's bring these feet together. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs, breathe out to lift, and breathe in to lower. Breathe out to lift, and breathe in to lower. So just take your time with this. Watch those shoulders. Last one. And back down. This time we're going to come into a little bend of the knees. Lift the heels off. Straighten the legs and back down. Really squeeze those glutes. Use your core engagement. Up and back down. We're going to go for 2 more this way. Really squeezing thighs, glutes, core. And then we're going to reverse that. So lifting up. Push those heels down. Standing up, bend the knees, heels to the floor, and up. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to just bring our hands into prayer position, feet back into your neutral, breathing in, prepare, breathing out, squeeze the core, rotate. Breathing in to come back. Watch your hips. You want to keep those forwards. Imagining that headlights on your hips are always pointing forwards. And arm stretches if you want to, creating space across the chest, but keeping those hips forwards, shoulders stay low. Last one. Back to the center, hands down by your sides. We're going to slide. So we're going to bend through the sides of the body, keeping the hips even and neutral. And you can add arms if you want to. So we're not shifting the weight in the legs. Everything below the hips stays nice and calm. Just getting a stretch up through the body. Use your core to support the movements. Last one. Back into your neutral. Then we're going to just link our hands together, elbows out to the sides, Breathing in, prepare, and as you breathe out, squeeze your core and squeeze your hands together. Breathing in to release. So using the resistance of your body to work into the arms and the chest, using your core to support. And you should feel this one quite strongly, but you can control how much work you put in here. Last one of these. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to bring our arms up towards the ceiling. Here's a little coordination challenge for you. We're going to bring one arm forwards, one arm back, keeping the body really nice and still. Keep circling around. So squeezing the core to keep that body nice and strong. We're going to go one more in this direction. And then circle the other way when you're done. So keep breathing. Try not to hold your breath. And try not to swing the hips around as you do this. It's a bit like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. Last one. Very nice. Just give those shoulders a little roll if you need to. And then we're going to move into some squats next. So I'm going to show you from the side. I'm going to start with our feet slightly wider than the hip width, toes slightly pointing out, and think about the weight into the heels of the feet. As we breathe in, we're going to come down and sit bottoms into an imaginary chair behind. So always looking straight ahead, knees in line with your feet, so breathing in to come down, shoulders stay low, and breathing out, so push through the heels, squeeze the glutes to come back to your neutral. We're going to go for up to 10 of these, so breathing in nice and slowly, low as you're able to go, so don't worry how low that might be. And just taking your time, following your breathing pattern. Try not to let your chest dip. If you want to make these slightly more challenging, as you come up, you can lift onto your toes. You don't need to do that if you don't want to. And if you want an even bigger challenge, then you can actually stay on your toes throughout the whole of the squat. Thinking about the positioning of your body and that core control to help keep your balance. Let's go for 2 more of those. So thinking about how you feel today and listening to your body. So we're going to come down on this last one. Just hold it there. Keep breathing, nice deep breath in and out. And then as you breathe out the next time, really push through the heels, glutes switched on, core engaged, coming back up. If you need to, just shake out a little bit. Widen your stance. Feet out to the side, knees are going to go in line with your feet. And again, breathing in to come down and breathing out to come up. So we're thinking about our body being in between 2 panes of glass, keeping your pelvis tucked under and your back sliding down the wall. Only as low as you're comfortable. So we're going to work the inner thighs and the glutes, but also working your core to keep that bottom from pushing out and the body leaning forwards. So keep going through. Let's go for another 2 more of these. Very good. So we're going to come into our last exercise for this session. So feet hip width apart, looking straight ahead of you, moving into some roll downs. When you're ready, breathing in, prepare. Breathing out, drop your chin to your chest. Let your shoulders relax forwards. Leading with the crown of your head, you're going to work through the spine, starting from the top, working through to the middle, to the lower part of your spine, your pelvis, just as low as you're comfortable to go. When you're there, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, squeeze your core, let it support you as you come up, pushing the pelvis forwards into neutral, and then working back up, building those blocks of your spine, one on top of the other. Shoulders round and head into neutral. I'm going to do that one more time. So breathing out, just drop your chin to your chest, squeeze your core. That will help you control the movement through the spine. Really allow your body to mobilise. And think about isolating each one of the vertebrae. When you're as low as you can go, if you want to, extra challenge, just lifting onto your toes. Trying not to stress your neck or your arms. Coming back down onto your feet and then slowly stacking yourself back up. One by one by one. The shoulders coming around, the head back to neutral last. And just for another little challenge today, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. You're going to lift onto your toes, take the arms up towards the ceiling, shift the weight to one side, and when you're ready, lift the other foot off. Nice deep breaths, focus on something still in front of you. Holding it here, keep breathing. And then placing that foot back down, shift the weight over when you're ready. And lift the other foot off. Make sure you keep your shoulders nice and relaxed. You're still breathing. You're still on your toes. When you're ready, place the foot back into neutral. Take the hands to the sides. You're going to look to your right hand. Still on your toes. Look to the centre. Look to the left hand. To the centre. Stretch up to the ceiling. All the way up. And back down. I hope you enjoyed that session today. Let me know. And if you've got anything else you want me to add in or show you how to do, give me a shout and I can try and sort something out for you.